Okay, good morning, all of you. On behalf of Ravindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust, I welcome you all for 112th Sunday webinar. So initially there will be invocation prayer. I am requesting Mona Lisa, please you start our invocation prayer. Mona Lisa is our dedicated student. She is doing PhD and maybe she is on the completion stage. Okay, Mona Lisa, so please start.
Please close your hands.
Yes.
Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunattu, sahabiriyam karvavahe, tejosina badhitamastu, ma vidvisabhahe, om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mona Lisa.
Thank you, sir.
Now I am requesting our program coordinator to introduce RPRIT activities.
Yes.
Over to
Good
Farah.
morning. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, can you please take me host?
Yes, you are the host now.
Good morning, everyone. So, I'm sharing my slides. So, I'll start with the RPRIT logo, meaning Rabindra's psychotherapy, a transformative process designed for self-awakening in the treatment of psychological disorders and mental distress. It is developed by the esteemed president of our institute, Dr. Devdulal Datta Roy, based on his prolonged research and treatment come counseling of his patients. Rabindra's psychotherapy draws inspiration from the creations of the great Rabindranath Tagore. It revolves around the use of therapeutic postulates, which are fundamental assumptions forming the basis of the theory. One key aspect of this psychotherapy is the avoidance of labeling. Instead, it encourages understanding other consciousness. In Rabindra's psychotherapy, consciousness is envisioned in three layers. The Murta layer, portrait in gray, serves as a seat of attention, sensation, and perception. Moving to the dark layer in the middle, we find the domain of feelings, emotions, memory, thinking, and their interconnected associations. This layer is vibrant and diverse, reflecting the colorful flows within consciousness. Finally, the innermost layer, portrait in white, represents harmony with surroundings, aesthetics, and the path to creativity and innovation. This unique approach offers a profound understanding of the self and others. Rabindra's Psychotherapy of Research Institute Trust logo is a symbol representing the transformative power of self-awareness. Samsoma Jyotika Maya means exploring the truth by removing the error, which is psychometric approach. Copyright profile. Rabindra's Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust was established on 1st July 2018. Copyright carries out researches in academic field and to promote the study and dissemination of knowledge of Rabindra's psychotherapy. Research-based teaching is the philosophy of Rabindra's Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. RPIT created syllabus based on students' need. RPIT is functioning as pan-India. Indians from different parts of the country join RPIT courses every year. Both internal and external faculties are teaching here. The trust has more than 500 students. RPIT launches offline study center at Sri Ram Grand City, Grand nearby by Nagar rail station, and RPIT has received a GST number also. The Academic Council of Preventing Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust plays an important role in academic activities and research. The council is comprised of chairman, secretary, and members having more than 10 years teaching and administrative experiences. General body member includes Dr. Devdulal Datta Roy, Mr. Dipta Majumdar, Dr. Rama Manna, Dr. Subrata Basak, Dr. Sitanshu Khatwa. Members are Dr. Devdulal Datta Roy, Dr. Ritupurna Basak, Dr. Subina, Dr. Viswas, Dr. Sushmita Mukhopadhyay, Dr. Ishita Chatterjee, Dr. Subrata Saha. In 2025, RPRIT successfully conducted 7 academic skills development and training programs with a total of 44 students enrolled. These programs focused on behavioral economics, machine learning and psychology, data science and aligned sciences, social science data analysis for policy research using base R script, foundation of school psychology, 60 hours online training on fundamental statistics with R script and Jamovi, with mentorship support provided by 3 mentors, a 4 month online certificate course on Introduction to Parenting for Early Childhood, and a 6 months online training on Foundation of Applied Psychometrics using Jamovi and RStudio. In 2025, RPIT conducted 4 research internship programs for undergraduate and postgraduate students, supported by structured paid mentorship. A research internship in career counseling was offered to ICFAI University, Tripura, with 38 students enrolled, guided by 3 mentors. The rank-based data science using Excel internship was conducted separately for Maharaja Manindra Chandra College as a 60-hour program. 8 students enrolled, supported by 1 mentor, and for Haldia Institution as a 120-hour program. 38 students enrolled, supported by 3 mentors. In addition, a paid research internship in industrial safety psychology was offered to postgraduate students with a psychology background, with 3 interns enrolled. With a total of 131 students enrolled in 2025, 100 technical reports submitted by students, including 4 anecdotal reports and support for 3 projects on data analysis and PhD research. RPIT continues to foster research and academic excellence. As a registered vendor of Tata Power, RPIT has developed a research collaboration involving the creation of the safety consciousness scale and the conduct of psychometric assessment for worker classification with respect to safety consciousness for Haldia, Jojobera, TPNODL, and PPGCL, with 2 assessment reports submitted. RPIT psychometric safety training approach emphasizes worker categorization, cost effective training, and safety culture development, and has been successfully implemented in Haldia, West Bengal, and Jharkhand, with participation for more than 1,000 workers across Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tripura, and West Bengal. RPIT also published paper in 2025, including Effectiveness of Rabindic Value in Addressing Perfectionism, SPJP Journal of Multidisciplinary Sciences, Musical Aptitude and Cognitive Growth, a culturally rooted assessment framework based on Rabindra Sangeet, International Journal of Music and Performing Arts, revisiting rank-based data in social sciences, insights from percentile transformation, updates, and value preferences among adolescents, a study of path and goal-oriented Rabindic value, mind, and society. Before moving ahead, I would like to briefly introduce our president, Dr. Devdulal Datta Roy. He is a psychologist and academician whose work spans psychology, statistics, and data science with a strong focus on integrating quantitative methods into behavioral research. He has served as a head of the psychology research unit at the Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata, where he contributed significantly to interdisciplinary research combining psychology with statistical analysis. His work focuses on areas like psychometrics, rank based data analysis, and the application of AI and data science in social science research. He has also authored books on statistics and art programming, aiming to make analytical tools accessible to students and researchers. He is also the founder of RPRIT, where he is developing the framework of Rabindranath psychotherapy by integrating Tagore philosophical ideas with modern psychological science. His continuous effort in AI integrated research and training are reflected in the programs we are offering today. These are the glimpses of our RPIT newsletter, through which we regularly share our academic activities and achievements. This is our January 2026 newsletter, where we highlighted some of the articles and our community reach programs. This is our February March newsletter where we highlighted academic visits, RPIT Sunday webinars, professional training initiative, and national recognition knowledge feature academic reputation. Today we are conducting the 112th Sunday webinar. This webinar series aims to create an open academic platform where students, researchers, and practitioners can engage with emerging issues in counseling and applied psychology. Today's session focuses on the theme psychological determinants of secondary school dropout intention. The discussion explores how contextual factors such as financial, familiar, school, peer, personal, and social influences shape a student's dropout intention guided by the theory of planned behavior. Today's webinar will be chaired by Professor Dr. Biswas, Principal of Jangipur College, affiliated with the University of Kalyani and a member of the Academic Council of RPIT. The speaker for today's session is Ali from Adamas University, who will present his study on contextual determinants of secondary school out dropout intention in West Bengal using a GLM based mediation analysis. We hope today's session will provide useful insights into the psychological factors influencing school out dropout intention. Before concluding, I would like to briefly share some current academic initiative of the Rabindranath Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. RPIT is launching a 4-month hybrid certificate training program on behavioral safety and psychological counseling with a focus on industrial safety. The program addresses psychological factors behind workplace accidents, safety behavior, psychological assessment in industrial safety, and the design of safety counseling intervention. Alongside this, RPIT is also inviting qualified teachers in psychology and related fields who are interested in contributing as faculty members for this training program. In addition, RPIT continues its 6-month online training on the foundation of applied psychometrics with Jamopi and R Studio, which focuses on applied psychometrics, research methods, foundation statistics, and practical data analysis. I would also like to announce that the upcoming section will be the 10th batch of this psychometric training program, reflecting the growing interest of students and researchers in developing research and data analysis competency. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, sir, now.
Okay, thank you, Farah, for introducing our institute activities. Um, so, this is important for several deeper academic and psychological reasons, especially in the context of doctoral work. What is important? That is to arrange the platform for the PhD scholars, wherein they can share their research issues. The first one is doctoral research is often isolated. Many PhD scholars work in intellectual isolation. A platform like RPRIT creates a social academic space where ideas can be expressed, questioned, and refined. This reduces stagnation. Second one, early feedback prevents major errors. Sharing dissertation ideas early helps identify conceptual gaps, methodological flaws, or theoretical weakness before they become difficult to correct. Third point, it improves clarity of thought. When scholars try to express their ideas to others, their thinking becomes more structured, precise, and logically consistent. This is a key step in developing research maturity. Number four, this approach encourages interdisciplinary thinking. RPRIT platform can bring together people from psychology, education, management, etc., leading to new perspectives and innovative research directions. So for the reason we are arranging this type of scheme so that our PhD scholars, they can get the platform to share their ideas, which is not possible in other platform. And I am very privileged to say that this Sunday webinar we have started with Professor Prarthita Vishwas Madam, and again today she is the chairperson of this program. It is my privilege to introduce Professor Prarthita Vishwas. Professor Prarthita Vishwas did PhD in education, MA and MPhil in history, MA education and psychology from NSOU and IGNOU, is a distinguished scholar, teacher, educator, and an author in the field of education. She has more than 18 years of experience in teaching, academic administration, research, and consultancy projects with Stockholm University. Stockholm and University Uttara Malaysia. She is at present the principal of Jongipur College, which is a government-sponsored college affiliated to the University of Kolkata, and is a MAC accredited reputed college located in Jongipur, Murshidabad, West Bengal, India. Professor Vishwas has also held senior academic and administrative positions in some of the reputed institutions of higher education in West Bengal. She is a winner of several national and international awards. Additionally, she has published more than 150 research papers in national and international levels, more than 25 authored and edited books, 5 Indian patents, and 2 copyrights to her credit. She has guided several PhD scholars, and some of them were also awarded. She was listed among the top 100 women achievers of the year in the year 2022, organized by Code Bharat India. She was awarded with the prestigious South Asian Scholarship Grant from the Tokyo University of Foreign Studies, Tokyo, Japan, for her research work on women education. She is a NLP coach and a firm believer in lifelong learning process. She is regularly invited in national and international seminars, conferences, symposiums, and webinars. She is the editorial board member and reviewer of the reputed journals in national and international levels. She is also the invited member of various reputed academic bodies of higher education as well as research domain. She was also the leader and facilitator of Jagriti Jatra 2013, a national entrepreneurship development program. Her research interests are in inclusive education, lifelong learning, gender studies, and history of education. She has previously served as the member of BOT in CTPD, New Delhi, India, and academic council member of our institute, Ravindric Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. So this is all about the small introduction about Professor Prarthita Vishwas Madam. And we are very much privileged that despite of her very busy schedule, she has given her consent to be the chairperson for this 112th webinar. Now I am requesting our speaker, Lutfur Ali, to introduce herself, to introduce himself and share his presentation. Okay, Lutford. Hello, Lutford. Hello, Lutford. I do not know what happened. He is from Adamas University, and once upon a time, Professor Bishas was also attached with Adamas University. Hello,
Sir, am I
Lutford.
audible to you?
Yes, you are audible. Now
Oh,
you
thank you,
share
sir.
the screen and start.
Sir, I have sent you in the WhatsApp that one screen sharing option. How to share the screen?
Below you will find shared option, and there you can click.
I'm checking.
Online class. Huh?
Hello, Lutford, please share the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to share, sir. Sure.
Okay,
Anything,
people are
sir.
waiting for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doing, sir.
Please you introduce yourself first, and
My
after that
file,
you will...
my sir, I have file share the file in your WhatsApp. Could you please share from there?
Oh, you have sent to me in the WhatsApp.
I failed to share from here. The option I'm not getting.
Okay, participants, please allow me some time to find out. It will take more time for me, but
How can
Lutford,
I
if it
do?
is available, then you can share.
In WhatsApp also, in my laptop also available, but I have shared in your WhatsApp also and email also, but I'm not getting share option here.
But share
This
option
file and
is
the
there.
share.
Below
In the
you will
meeting.
find the share option.
Hmm. Sir.
Okay, you introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you. I'm Lutfar Ali. I have been working in Adamas University as a research scholar, and I have registered in the Department of School of Education since 2021 to 22 session. I have been working there. And in the meantime, I have chosen my topic that the dropout in secondary school education. And based on that, I have chosen several contextual determinants. And in between them, I have searched the NEP and also that I have gone through all the studies of eminent scholars and professors and through a thorough review of literature I have fixed up the factors responsible for school dropout mainly in secondary education. Out of that, primary, higher secondary or college students have chosen the secondary education as it is a bridge between the school level and college level or secondary and higher secondary education like that way. And so far the literature, review of literature concerned, I have seen that quite a plenty of number of students in West Bengal and they are going to drop out when they are going to shift from class 9 to 10 mainly. Either they are facing that workload or they feel like that we can continue or we cannot continue. So many factors responsible for that. Mainly, I have gone through the review of literature and NEP, the and I have found out that main factors responsible for that one, the key factors I have taken that the familial issue, financial factors. Here I am going to slowly highlight everything. The financial factor I have seen, financial factor are highly responsible for the dropout decision. And familial issue, the family members, how are they supporting and influencing for dropout. Attitude towards school, school factors, their result, attitude, behavior with the teachers, and how are the teachers going to help them. They can academically accustomed with the system or not. And sometimes they're feeling like that the education has not so important in their life, future life. And peer influence, how are their friends, they are going to influence them, whether positively or negatively, like that way. Personal or psychological factors, M6. These are the modules I have chosen. Society and neighbors also. The neighbor, those who are staying in the society, whether they are students, they are going to school or not. So based on that, they are going to be demoralized. Sometimes they are not going. I am not also going to school like that. Then the passive behavioral control, I have chosen that three main parameters. I have taken that mediating variables. And this one came. Thank you, sir. Thank you. One is the that theory of plant behavior. Three important constructs are there. Out of them, one is the attitude toward dropouts, subjective norm, and the passive behavioral control. These three mediating variables are there mainly. And my this sir, जी madam.
Hello,
My
Lutfur, please,
huh,
one paper is
visible now,
sharing.
sir. Yeah, thank you very much. Visible now. I'm very much helpful to you and grateful to you, sir. I'm very much grateful to you. Thank you. Now visible.
Hmm.
So this is my title, attitude towards. Sorry, the title is that I'm going to this. Contextual determinants of secondary school dropout intention in West Bengal, a GLM-based mediation analysis guided by the theory of plant behavior. General linear model I have chosen here. Since all the regression model, the mediating variables are constructed TPB. That means attitude towards behavior, attitude towards dropout, subjective norm, and passive behavioral control. These three are mediating variables, and rest of the variables I'm showing like this way. Sir, please go to next one, next slide, next page little bit. Thank you very much. Here, I have highlighted here, I have shown here that how are the different factors going to create intention to dropouts, and finally students are going to drop out from the secondary education system. And the financial factors, familial factors, I have already discussed that they are playing vital roles. And even the main key role played by the passive behavioral control. That means where the beta value is found to maximum. And here I have used up mainly the ACM, that means the structural educational modeling for analysis purposes. And the passive behavioral control is found to be the most contributing factor. But the students are going to find out that I cannot control, I cannot continue this education further, or they're thinking that if I continue, there is no future, and I in future this education is not going to be helpful for me. For that reason, mainly they are going to drop out. That finally I have seen. And here my background of the study I have shown that from literature review I have gone through, from NEP I have gone through like that way. And ultimately, I have taken so many that research gap here I have got. In Indian perspective view, I have seen that very few works have been done on that GLM based or ACM based. Mainly, many of the theory has been done through the mean median mode or statistics that discussion statistical background like that way. Very few analysis or very few studies are there based on this general linear model or that structural equation model. The general objective I have chosen how to develop and test an integrated model explaining secondary school dropout intention among students in West Bengal by linking contextual determinants with psychological mediator variables. A subjective norm, a specific objective have taken how the contextual parameters, that means the financial factors, familial factors, peer influence, psychological factors, and the neighboring influence of neighbors, how are they going to directly influence financial factor? One thing. Another thing that how are they going to mediate the mediation? How are they going to get the influence through the mediating variables? One thing. Second thing is that I have determined that how are the mediating variables also directly going to create intentional dropout. So here the pathway I have chosen basically the two pathway and the final pathway is there. So direct effect and indirect effect I have added together. Based on that, I have done here the calculation finally. I have hypothesis I have chosen almost hypothesis I have taken 20 hypotheses I have taken. Yes, sir. Where the direct effect, indirect effects are calculated totally. Then here I have given the module summary. My module M2 to M11, financial factor, familial factors, attitude towards school, peer influence, personal factor. Yes, this is the main important factor here. This one I have, but then the total model is summarized in this case here. Three mediating variables are there. Exactly. Here the M11, the passive behavioral control, M10 subjective norm, M8 is attitude towards dropout, and M9 is the dependent variable, that is the passive behavioral control. Here several all other factors are there. That means modules are there. From module 2 to module 7 are general factors. And the module 11, module 10, and module 8, the mediating variables. They are the constructed TPB. That means theory of plant behavior. And my dependent variable is dropout intention. The beta values are given here. Significant beta values are here, like this way. And the GLM analysis, I have got this one. The factor here, M9, how related to other variables. The analysis I have done like based on this one. And the interesting thing is that the so far the result concern, I have got that Convex alpha values and the CVA values, AV values, CR values, Cartesius QCs, the skewness, meanness, they have calculated everything. All are coming to be acceptable range. And the hypothesis so formed in the three-level hypothesis I have taken, the direct effect, indirect effect, and total effect. By that I have designed the hypothesis and have calculated, and it has been found that almost all the hypotheses are going to be rejected. Only very few hypotheses not rejected. That is related to subjective norm. So it has been observed that in this my present study, subjective norm is going to predict or going to influence very less or little amount for dropout. That means when the students are going to think about that they'll do dropout, they're creating or they're going to intend to drop out. Subjective norms are not going to play a vital role. The subjective norm is going to be reflected by module 10, and that has been observed here also. This module 10 values. And after that, here I have seen that passive behavioral control playing a vital role, that I have already told once. Passive behavioral control playing major role in this dropout intention. So far our general idea or common concept lies behind that. Mainly dropout is responsible for financial factors, or that means whether students cannot buy the books or they cannot feed themselves also. And then they have no shelter also, they have no convenience cost also. So many factors are there. But out of that, I have seen that West Bengal government have provided so many supports. Now midday meal is there, or even that they are giving some scholarship, or so many supports are there, bag, Subud Sati, Kunnasi Prakalpo. After that, also students are found to be drop out. The main factor I found out that other than financial factor or that physical factors, psychological factors or psychological determinants play a vital role. Out of them, the attitude towards school or attitude towards dropout, as well as the perceived behavioral control plays a major role, where the subjective norm has no significant role to play. This I have got in my present study mail. Thank you very much, everybody, to listen and to provide the program today.
Okay, thank you, Lutfur,
Thank you, sir.
for presenting your paper. And
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you, Farah, for sharing the paper. So
Yes.
thank you, Farah.
You're welcome, sir. The paper is online to participants. You can also see this paper and you can ask question if you have any question related to this paper. I am sending this paper in the chat box.
Okay. So now I am requesting our chairperson, Professor Prachita Vishwas, Madam, to share.
Okay, good morning, one and all. Good morning to Sir, Professor Dr. Devdulal Doctoral, and all the academic council and the general body members of the um, RPRIT. I have been attached with RPRIT from since its inception, so it's been more than a professional thing. It's been a very emotional context for me. And as Sir told that today in the 112th Sunday webinar, I have been invited as the chairperson. And in the first Sunday webinar also, Sir has invited me and given due respect to me. So I thank Sir always for this opportunity. And despite having a busy schedule, I still am a part of RPRIT because I believe that it is a different sort of a approach with Sir and all the members of RPRIT, including the students. They are very much active and they are very much good learners in their own right, at the same time researchers. I also would like to congratulate the speaker, Lutfar Ali, for giving such a good presentation. And his study was actually on the psychological determinants of secondary school dropout. As we all know that this is a very common problem in our society, not only in our society, but it is very much important and focal point of discussion in many parts of the world. However, since we are stressing on West Bengal, so here there are many factors which the speaker has highlighted, like financial, school pressure, peer pressure, personal, mainly the social influence. And I, coming from now a background of college, there are adjacent schools also, because Jongipur College and Jongipur High School is just opposite each other. So I have also been involved in certain research context, and there I find that this social context, social influence, and a lot of pressures which is coming from the environment, it is very much a factor for the dropout. So the speaker has actually mentioned and maintained the social factors, how to reduce this, and what are the personal factors and attitudes which increase it, and at the same time, he has tried to rectify it, because since he is basically working on the research, and research is actually solving a problem, not to extend the problem. So he is trying to also give us the outcome and the solutions, so that this type of positive influences operate through many psychological pathways. So having said that, I congratulate the speaker, and as a part of RPRIT, I wish RPRIT, the students and the researchers, all the best from my side. I will be always a part of RPRIT. So, wishing all the very best from my side. Thank you, sir, once again. And thank you to each and everyone listening to me. Thank you, one and all.
Okay, thank you, madam, for sharing your ideas. Now, Dr. Rita Kormokar, you are here, and
Yes, sir.
you are the associate professor of Amity University. So,
Yes.
what is your opinion about the presentation?
Yes, sir. First of all, it is very, very much informative presentation, sir, because and very much relevant topic has been taken by sir and nicely presented. And the results, first of all, the paper I was actually going through the paper. So the paper is very much kind of in depth, and the results which are very much kind of can be applied in the real life situation, and having a lot of practical significance. I just wanted to have one thing that sir, what with this dropout intention, right? So did sir check that whether they dropped out, I mean, those having intention, they are the actual dropouts also. That is the thing. I mean, I may be having the intention, or they are the actual dropouts also.
Yes, Miss, I'm going to clarify. Thank you. Thank you very much, Miss, for this question. So for the Indian perspective concerned and the foreign perspective concerned, there is a little differences there. When I have gone through this TPB and the Professor Isaac Agent's work, there it has been mentioned that in foreign country they mainly work intention to drop out. But when I have applied this Indian context, it has been observed that they have already dropped out. Intention means they have already dropped out. So I have
Okay,
worked in that condition. 800 students have taken, 400 boys and 400 girls. They have already dropped out.
okay, okay,
Based on that, I have collected data from last 3 years. Then I have gone through this
okay, okay,
paper. Miss.
okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay.
Thank you.
But that means these students, they have already dropped out. Okay.
He already
And
dropped
one
out.
more thing. Okay. One more thing, sir. You have talked about this microsystem and all. So if you just, incorporate, I mean, probably you have this in your mind. So if you just
Hmm.
incorporate in future, maybe that Bronfenbrenner's, this theory of different systems in
I have
our,
done. I have
like, which
done.
is,
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. So, what are the other systems which are incorporating this, which
Thank
are
you very much.
influencing?
Thank you. The theory of ecology that Bronfenbrenner system has taken from the modules, that means module 2 to 7, where the financial
Hmm,
factor, personal factors, influence family,
hmm,
attitude towards school, influence peer
hmm,
group and personal factor, all related to microsystem, mesosystem, ecosystem of Bronfenbrenner's
hmm,
theory, ecological theory. And when I'm
hmm,
going to apply this onto mediating variables, attitude towards dropout, subjective norm, and passive behavioral control, I'm going to connect the ecological system with the theory of plant behavior. These two theories
hmm.
connected together, and then
Okay.
they're going to highlight the importance of dropouts. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very
sir.
much.
Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank
Thank you, Ditpur, for your clarification.
this, thank you, sir.
Here, Professor Shamim is from Sri Lanka, and
This, sir.
he is attached with the Sri Lanka Educational Commission also. So, Professor Shamim, would you like to add something?
Yes, thank you very much. Now, anyway, the presentation is good. Then in Sri Lankan context, the secondary schools, just a general comment I'm just going to tell you, not about the presentation actually, then the major challenges for this dropout is the substance use, like, narcotic and, all these um, and negative social environment. Due to those substance uses, people now they drop out. That is one of the main reasons. And also even the digital divide and limited access to quality schools. That is a major reason. Because now comparatively, the higher education is um, we have a lot of dropout due to different reasons. But for secondary level, now even now quality schools, limited access to quality school is a very major issue because now the disparity among these rural and urban, and also even digital divide again. Some after this COVID, many drop out because of this digital device. Some people now they use this online and Zoom and other online platform, but due to that, some people, the slow learners, now they drop out. Then the other issues are like what he has mentioned earlier, these financial difficulties and economical these things, and also there are very less amount of bullying, dragging, and unsafe school environment. Very very less. Anyway, generally, the presentation good, very very interesting studies. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shamim sir. So, Dutpur, now you have understood that is
Yes,
when you
sir.
are presenting the paper, you have to make the comparative studies also, okay, with
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
other countries.
Yes, sir.
Just like our neighboring countries, Bangladesh, Nepal,
Exactly. Exactly.
Sri Lanka is there. So, what is the
Mhm.
condition of the dropout there also?
Yes, sir.
And our chairperson has highlighted that is you have identified the dropout, but what will be the solution?
Solutions, sir, have made in several ways. Policy implications mainly are there, and where the not only that psychological pressure, we have to add the other financial factors or such that ecological factors with the psychological parameters. We have to both connect together. And whatever in the present situation going on, it is going only one side system going on now. Both of them are not combined totally. It has been observed that many students are very much financially weak or other stress they have, but those are psychological motivated. Still, they are going to school and they have not dropped out. So, from my point of view, I have found out that the perceived behavioral count is the main factor. That means where we have to support the both the things together from psychological point of view and also from the physical whatever barrier they have. From both the side, we have to side by side provide support to them. Not only in one side. That one I have highlighted in my policy implications. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So you are telling that is the role model should be there in front of
Exactly.
the students. Okay.
Exactly, sir.
Some if role model is there, then people can follow.
Yes, yes.
Okay. The other participants, Chorokre. Hello, Chorokre. Please would introduce yourself and say if you want to say something.
A very good morning to one and all. Sir, I'm Charak Ray. I'm a faculty in KIT International School under KIT University, Bhubaneswar.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank
Sir, I really enjoyed the presentation given by Lufor Ali, sir. Hopefully, actually, these are the uh, real life examples that we are facing in our daily lives. The students, they are actually interested, but due to some financial problems, they are unable to attend the school. And in the other part, they have no financial issues, but they lack this psychological intention. So that is the reason why they are not intending to attend the school. Uh, but as a teacher mentor, it's our responsibility to motivate them to attend the school. And even after some students they join school campus means, but they don't come to school. That is another reason. So again over there also we have to motivate them to attend the school and attend the classes. So it's basically you can say it's a combination of multiple factors, but really a great job done by Lufar Ali sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor. So, Lutford, you can think about
Yes,
the
sir.
suggestions given by Professor.
Yes, sir.
And, Shoma is in St. Xavier's College. So, Shoma, have you noted the school dropout in your college?
Actually, that is, if I observe it in the first year, so that is different reason, sir.
Hmm.
Not that type of, only they drop out due to their other competitive examinations and to redirect their career in the college. And in the school level, we have noticed that that is due to some family matters or any single parenting or anything. So they are going to be, their attitudinal changes are coming. And sometimes when they are repeating twice or thrice, so that is they are withdrawn themselves, or otherwise they are, that means they are going to be discarded from the institution. That is, I have noticed as in our institution.
Okay, thank you, Shoma.
Thank you, sir.
And is there any other person who wants to share? Shomita? Palak, Puja?
Yes, sir.
Professor, sir, I'm Samim here.
Yeah.
Anyway, now they were talking about the motivation. Motivation actually it doesn't just simply comes. But we have to do is, establishing good rapport with the students might do that. Just simply we can't motivate them. So this rapport, building rapport is lacking in most of the schools teachers. So they don't know, but therefore we can achieve those things through very good teacher training programs. It might be, the policy wise now we have to decide, the government should decide how they can motivate them, how can they give the teacher training, because I have noticed that in government school, most of the teachers are not well trained, because even the trained teachers are not very much interested in professional development. So those professional development should come through, through policy. The government should make it as like compulsory teacher training, where we can give more skills for them to how to build, rapport, how to motivate. Motivation doesn't just simply comes, but it should be through, building rapport and other classroom management techniques. So the teacher training is very, very important in motivating the students. Thank you.
Sir,
So therefore, you can think about the intrinsic motivation part.
yes, sir. Can I add something, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I'm from Odisha and placed at Bhubaneswar. So what I see is the government of Odisha has done made different schemes for the students to uh, motivate them to attend schools, like midday meals and like free uniforms, food, everything. But students, apart from providing the government, apart from providing all this, the students are still the 100% attendance is still lagging, like 90%, yeah, 80 to 90% is there. So rightly said just now by one of our faculties that actually the teachers should also build a rapport with the students, so that the student won't fear to come to the school, like whatever, maybe because of the bullying by the teachers, or maybe any other reason. So they should not fear to study, rather than they should enjoy studies. So once they will love enjoying their studies, so then definitely they will come, sir. Now, how they love enjoying their games, sports. So if they enjoy that part, like studying, like learning while playing, so if you can put that factor, and that should be again given, like training should be given to the faculties, teachers, so that they should teach in a way or a manner where students will enjoy their class. Like many movies are also there. Example, sir, your Hitchki is one of the movies, if you have watched them. And for the special able children, with that movie is
तारे जमीन पर
तारे zameen pe, yeah, yeah. So sir, if you have watched those movies, so we can find out that how the special ed, like child can be trained or taught. Then students from slums, like how they can be trained and taught. So once we adapt that in our pedagogy, then definitely students will love to come and enjoy. And apart from that, in the new education policy, we have implemented skill development. So what we can do is we can adapt, the students can be, apart from teaching the theory paper, also they can be done with, yeah, practical papers, where they can have enhance their skills, and with their skills they can, in future it can be converted into a profession. Like many of my students from the class 11 and 12, they are into startups and entrepreneurship. uh, so our job is to help them in provide handholding support, how they can start up their own business. And after 12th, they are ready to launch their projects. So I would also like that, like teachers or mentors should be trained properly, so that they need to implement all these case studies, real life examples, then skill development. So many more things that can be done. So we are in AI age, and we need to like implement that in our pedagogy. AI is there to help us. So thank you all.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, sir has pointed out the non-scholastic activities. Okay, Lutfur.
Yes, sir. I have understood, sir. Noted, sir.
Students are motivated to attend the school for
Yes,
the
sir.
non-scholastic activities also.
Yes, sir.
So we should focus on the non-scholastic activities, and Sad has pointed out the AI, how
Yes, sir.
we can apply the AI for classification of the people.
Yes, sir.
And based upon your findings, if we can apply the model in machine learning, definitely we'll be able to identify the people, and the authorities can be motivated to solve the issue.
Yes, sir. Very much effective.
Yes, Rosa, I have one more comment.
Yeah,
Even as Charak tries mentioned, the free uniform and lunch, midday lunch, and everything. That is because of the people, those who have this poverty issue, can be motivated. The other
Yeah.
things, other factors are not included in that. But anyway, now providing the soft skills and other things, they are good. But anyway, I have a different perspective when we say secondary school, dropout. If they are from the secondary to state, if they are going for professional studies and the other things, now we can't consider it as dropout. If they are just going with technical education or vocational education from here, now people count this as school dropout. So we should not, count that as school dropout. If a guy, in grade 10, if he cannot follow this due to many reasons, if he's going to vocational education or professional education, then we can't consider it as school dropout. But really, he's in a correct path. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Can I
sir.
add one point, sir?
Yeah, please you add.
So the dropout rate is also because of peer pressure. As we see, like many students prepare for competitive exam and some cannot handle the pressure, so the dropout rate get increased because of that. And about that midday meal and free uniform, it's not always the kids get midday meals, and in most of the government schools, there there are only weekly midday meals, not they don't provide every day midday meals. And about the books and all, it's like they just name it, don't fulfill that responsibility, and because of that also the dropout rate is kind of high over in slums. Thank you.
Thank you, Palak. The point is very important, Lutfur.
Yes, sir.
Please
I have,
follow.
I have noted it. I have noted, sir.
One thing that is my question, that is you have collected the data who have already dropped out.
Yes, sir.
So what are they doing now?
But thank you. Most of them have found out that I have a record also. Most of them, more than 80% students after dropping out, they have started their own business. Like that. Whatever small scale they can, their own business, they have independently they have started. And many of them, they are continuing their already ancestral business or some already financial support they had from before. That one they are continuing, like father business, grandfather business, like that way. And some of them they have taken the job, employed, got in some other sector, some other people's factory or small business they are working, like that way. These three things I have noticed mainly.
Okay. Okay, I think today we have discussed the very important issue, the factors influencing school dropout, as well as what will be the action strategies to solve this problem.
Yes, sir.
And I am thankful to Lutfur Ali and Professor Prachita Vishwas Madam and all the participants, Shamim Sir, Shomita Pujapatru, Professor Chodokre, Falak also has given very nice point. Thank you, Monalisha. So I am requesting all of you to conclude the session by closing your hand. Okay, one Urpita has joined now. Urpita,
ইয়েস স্যার গুড মর্নিং শুভ
uh,
নববর্ষ স্যার
and-
অনেকদিন পর জয়েন করেছি
okay. So we are just finishing our session.
I did not see the message, sir. I am just seeing.
Okay. So please close your hands for the closing prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnascho Purnamadaya Purnameva Shishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dear participants, hope you will attend our regular webinars, and if you are interested to get the certificate, you can talk to Farah Madam. Farah Madam will send you the Google form, and we have recorded your presence here. So now I am closing the session. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.